I really appreciate y'all. Welcome back. Let me add the right background. It's similar, but there's another story right here. I have to add the share screen again. So we're on December 20th. It is 8:27 a.m. I just took a great nap. Right? We on Wednesday? We're on Wednesday. You know, the year 23 is almost gone, right? And I have a video as well, a clip, a news clipping. All right, so here's this. You saw the thumbnail. California doctor found guilty of killing wife who he said had fallen down the stairs. Does that remind you of Ivana? Didn't Ivana fall down the stairs? That's interesting. We have Trump in the news. We know like history repeats with these stories, and eventually when you get through all of the scripted stories, it kind of pieces together, right? Falling down the stairs at her home. You see that right there? I mean, that's what's weird about that is look, found guilty Tuesday, yesterday. Look at that right there. Found guilty Tuesday, and he's going to be sentenced in March 15th. Look at the 88-day span, and we'll get into the characters here. Again, why is everything by the numbers? Look at the sentencing. March 15th, 24, 88-day span from being found guilty. And this is out of California. California equals 88, like Trump, right? With Trump in the news consistently, and we're coming up on the 24th election. You see Trump 88, California 88 right there to go along with that 88-day span. And let me show you in the article, you know, just to verify. And I do make mistakes as well, right? As you know, y'all, you know, who doesn't make mistakes, right? So let me see if I can they have the sentencing date right here. And this isn't right here, you see? We're not using the Associated Press, and you still see how it's all fake, right? Look, sentencing is scheduled for March 15th. So you saw the 88-day span from being found guilty to the sentencing. And look, you see the name? Eric Scott Sills. Again, you know, this is shady. We'll look at the video, but look at March 15th right there. So 153, 15/3. Look at how they put the name up here. There he goes. Man, this is fun. And again, sympathy with any victims always, right? But we can't shy away from this knowledge. Look at E. Scott Sills, how they put it right there. We throw that in the Gematrinator calculator, and you get 153 in the ABC 123 cipher. Look at that. And that is the sentencing date as I just showed you. Okay? As I just showed you, 15/3. And wow, something else that's look, Sills kill, but man, that's wild. Okay, let me play the video and the clip here. You'll get more. And this is from May 1st, 2019. This happened out of 2016. Okay? This happened out of in 2016. And then you see right here, arrested and charged in 2019. And that's what this clip is from. And now we have a guilty charge and a sentencing coming up. And no copyrights. This says KCAL News, right? May 1st, 2019, doctor charged in wife's death. And let's take a look here. They'll make my job a little bit easier. It says accident or murder. Again, falling down the stairs. Or let's see what they have to say.
Accident or murder? After 2.5 years, detectives say the death of a doctor's wife was murder, and they say he did it. The well-known physician is already free after being charged.
And one neighbor says he's scared. CBS 2 Orange County reporter.
I mean, it's hard not to break away because that's what they say. Murder. Look at the 38 right there. You see 38? And when we look at the numerology, look, sentenced on a 38 numerology, and look, 74 and 20 as well. And they say killing, right? Killing equals 74. And you see that 38 numerology again as well. And the 115 with killing. Keep that in mind. And you saw 20 numerology. Death, you get the 38 and 20. And you're seeing the 97. Murder equals 79. The reflection, right? And we'll get into those other numbers you see there. That's when the phone call was made, and he said it was, she fell down the stairs. Her name is Susan Sills. Again, kill, Sills. Right? And you see the 34 numerology on that anniversary of the death date. Murder equals 34. Morgue equals 34. All right? So let me go back over here.
Is live in San Clemente for the case against Dr. Eric Sills. Michelle.
That's right. And the doctor's wife was found dead in the home behind me. Her husband allegedly told detectives that when he woke up, he found her at the bottom of the stairs, dead from an apparent fall. But now
let's look at stairs real quick, and I'll see what I have in my notes. Stairs equals 23. It's the year 23. And back to the Ivana point, that was 2022. See that right there? Falling down the stairs. And if anybody is, it says nobody's in here. I don't believe they let people watch my public streams, but then you get that 88-day span, right? Like Trump 88. Okay, and let me see if I have some quick numbers here to hit. This is out of California, and it's a fertility doctor. California, again with the 88, but look at the 52. Fertility, 52. And wife, you get 25. All right, and his name, Eric Scott Sills, makes me think of Scott Skiles, the former basketball player. Look at the 96. Right there, reverse reduction. Just like falling downstairs. 96 in the same cipher, and there's that 24 coming up on a 24 selection. And you saw the 88, right? Falling downstairs, right in the title.
Now, 2.5 years later, that doctor is facing murder charges.
We were starting to think as neighbors, how could that be an accident? So it was kind of weird.
Susan Sills fell down the stairs and died in her San Clemente home 2.5 years ago. Or that's what her husband, Eric, a well-known fertility doctor, had allegedly told the authorities. But now that man has been charged with murder for the mysterious death on November 13th, 2016.
Oh, November 13th. Okay, but the phone call was made on the 16th. Okay. So you see, look, right here. Well, wow, we get another piece then, because you get 113, the number for dishonesty, right? You see that? Look how we learn on the fly. Let me zoom in right here. So you say November 13th, okay? Sills called 911 on November 16th. So what, 3 days after? However, evidence showed that she died of strangulation and that there were blood stains. Okay, let me make that. Okay, so I had okay, so made the call the 16th and then 33 days later found guilty. You see that right there? And Susan Sills. Okay, so let me hit on this point and then make that adjustment from what the new information they just gave us. Susan Sills, look how they spell Susan Sills with 2 N's right there. That's interesting, right? I mean, numbers are equivalent to letters, right? Or, you know, the other way. But look, you get 33 right there. Found guilty 33 days after the anniversary of he made the phone call. See that? And doctor, he's a doctor, fertility doctor. Doctor equals 33. Doctor, man, and it's raining here in Arizona today. Just a side note, very nice. But look, 33. And look at his name. Look how we break it down. Sills, kills. You get 137 with his name in reverse. The 33rd prime number. Z is 1, A is 26. Okay? Even Susan Sills. I'll pull up some more pics too, and we'll get back to the video. How they spell Susan Sills? Right there. Look at the 33 and the 75 in Susan Sills. Just like doctor, right? You also get that 75 in there with doctor. So let me adjust that date now. We get the deception date where it actually happened on the 13th. Look at that, 36 days. Right? So the anniversary, November 13th, the number for deception. And then 36 days later, now found guilty. Let's go down. And look at that. November 13th leaves 48 days in the year. The 48th prime is 223. We're in the year 23. And stairs equals 23 as we hit on earlier. You know, Trump in the news. Even, right? And you get that 86 to get rid of with the stairs. You get all that right there, right? See that?
2016.
That makes me feel scared.
Eric Sills, who turned 54 this
Oh.
week, posted $1 million bond.
Turned 54 this week. Now that was a few years back though, right? Turned 54. I'm just trying to see where if that syncs up with the numbers in the story. Okay. I guess it's maybe semi-irrelevant, right? All right. Let me just we'll go back and then we'll just touch on the article.
That was let out of jail Monday. Neighbors are surprised by the turn of events.
It's terrible. Because I know there's 2 kids there. And I remember the whole community came together and they were giving them food. Do you remember that? We didn't even know them. And I remember seeing them at Halloween one time and they were all dressed up. They seemed pretty happy.
Susan and Eric Sills co-founded the Center of Advanced Genetics Fertility Clinic in Carlsbad the year before her death. He is a medical doctor, the author of papers and books. 45-year-old Susan Sills was the clinic's managing partner. Officials say despite
You
the
could tell there
doctor's
was something more shady to this.
claims that his wife died due to a fall, the investigation revealed in 2017 that her death was a homicide. For the last 2 years, detectives have worked to find the killer. Eric Sills was arrested last week on his way to work.
Obviously, whatever was going on in there was hidden to all of us, I guess.
They got the 11 on the. Is that the house or the doctor's office? You got the 11 right there. All right. Got the 11 right there. Side note.
Now, officials are not
And-
revealing what
Let
changed.
me enter San Clemente real quick. Look, San Clemente, you get 111. And you just saw the 11 on the building. That's interesting, right? Let's see if we get any matches with that. No matches with that. So is that San Clemente, California? San Clemente, a city in California. All right. City in California. City of San Clemente. It's 60 degrees currently right there. When San Clemente equals 60, you see that? Reverse reduction. All of these numbers are fake. I mean, it may be 60 degrees there. It says 60 degrees. Do we really know what 60 degrees is? Or is it just what they say, hey, this is 60 degrees? Who knows, right? See that, though? It always syncs up like that. Look at how the elevation is 233, and we're in the year 23. Stairs equals 23. Right? Eric Sills equals 43, like killing, correct? Sills kills. Yep, 43 like killing. And you saw the 74, 38, and 20 numerology. Eric Sills. Pull this up again. I think we pretty much touched on everything. Oh, they say, we'll go back and look at the article. Orange County doctor found guilty of murdering wife in staged accident. You don't say. So I guess we need, let's go back and look over here, right? Let's see what's up now. You know, we pretty much proved it's fake. It says up to 15 years, faces a sentence of up to 15 years when killing equals 115. Eric Sills kills. Arrested and charged in 2019 when San Clemente equals 39. 20 plus 19 is 39. Oh, and look, E. Scott Sills, you get the 36 right there. How they put it in the title. And then you get the, they say this happened 11/13/2016. Look at the anniversary to being found guilty, 36 days. You see that? And you get it right there. E. Scott Sills. That's how they put it right here. E. Scott Sills. Now we go back down here, read a little bit more. The district attorney's office said that Sills called 911, you see, on the morning of November 16th, 2016. So this is seven years later. 7 years later. Okay. All right. However, evidence showed that she died of strangulation. I entered that. I don't think it hit on anything, but let's take another look. Or maybe I didn't enter it. Let's see. 171. Wow, they said he was 54 years old. And ritual equals 81 and 81. They said he was 54 years old in this video here in 2019, right here, at the time of him, right there, being charged. They said he was 54.
It's Dr. Eric Sills. Michelle.
That's right. And the doctor's wife was found dead in the home behind me. Her husband allegedly told detectives that when he woke up, he found her at the bottom of the stairs, dead from an apparent fall. But now, 2.5
And that may
years
not be playing right because, I don't know, it's all zoomed in. It doesn't seem to play right like that. But anyways, they said he was 54 years old.
later, that doctor is facing murder charges.
We were starting to think.
We'll just
as
play it
neighbors-
again at the end. Is there a number here on this? Or is, oh, that's that 11 on his house there. And San Clemente equals 111. Let me go back over to the article. Blood stains on wall and curtains. And we probably should look at the Ivana Trump timeline as well. Attorney Jack Early argued to the jurors that the man's wife suffered from migraines, which is why she was sleeping in the separate bedroom. Had not eaten and had taken painkillers that could have made her disoriented, the Los Angeles Times reported. He told jurors that Susan Sills fell. It was unknown how, the newspaper reported. Then they go on to tell you with the sentencing date 15/3 when E. Scott Sills equals 153. See that? And again, found guilty 33 days after the anniversary of the phone call, November 16th. Susan Sills equals 33, Dr. 33, Eric Sills 137, the 33rd prime. Sentenced on a 74, 38, and 20 date numerology, all killing numbers, right? And we completely broke that article down. So we'll just replay the video. We'll replay the video and maybe just look at a couple more pics. And that's that, right?
Accident or murder? After 2.5 years, detectives say the death of a doctor's wife was murder, and they say he did it. The well-known physician is already free after being charged.
And one neighbor says he's scared. CBS 2 Orange County reporter Michelle Gili is live in San Clemente with the case against Dr. Eric Sills. Michelle.
That's right. And the doctor's wife was found dead in the home behind me. Her husband allegedly told detectives that when he woke up, he found her at the bottom of the stairs, dead from an apparent fall. But now, 2.5 years later, that doctor is facing murder charges.
We were starting.
Orange equals 33 as well. Orange County. Orange, you get the 33 days after the anniversary of the phone call. Found guilty. Susan Sills 33, Dr. 33, Eric Sills 137, 33rd prime. So what does Orange County equal? $166, like Secret Society.
I think as neighbors, how could that be an accident? So it was kind of weird.
Susan Sills fell down the stairs and died in her San Clemente home 2.5 years ago. Or that's what her husband, Eric, a well-known fertility doctor, had allegedly told the authorities. But now that man has been charged with murder for the mysterious death on November 13th, 2016.
That makes me feel scared.
Eric Sills, who turned 54 this week, posted $1 million bond and was let out of jail Monday. Neighbors are surprised by the turn of events.
Terrible. Because I know there's 2 kids there. And I remember the whole community came together and
We'll look at the some Ivana news footage after this too.
they were giving them food. Do you remember that? We didn't even know them. And I remember seeing them at Halloween one time and they were all dressed up. They seemed pretty happy.
Susan and Eric Sills co-founded the Center of Advanced Genetics Fertility Clinic in Carlsbad the year before her death. He is a medical doctor, the author of patent books. 45-year-old Susan Sills was the clinic's managing partner. Officials say despite the doctor's claims that his wife died due to a fall, the investigation revealed in 2017 that her death was a homicide. For the last 2 years, detectives have worked to find the killer. Eric Sills was arrested last week on his way to work.
Obviously, whatever was going on in there was hidden to all of us, I guess.
Now, officials are not revealing what changed in this case and what evidence the detectives have to charge Dr. Sills with murder. They also are not telling us what the motive in this case might be. We've been here all day and haven't seen Dr.
Again, that's from 2019. You know, the saga goes on and on and on. Charged. Now we have found guilty. Then we have the sentencing coming up. 15/3. Let's look at the Ivana incident because she fell down the stairs, right? And that's interesting because we had the 88 connection with Trump. Let's look over here. I'll play. I think there's a little video that just clipped up with this right here. Let's just see what this is about. There might be an ad or something.
Trump's first wife and the mother. We begin tonight with the passing of Ivana Trump, former President Trump's first wife and the mother of their 3 oldest children, Don Jr., Ivanka, and Eric. She helped build the Trump empire, and after their very public divorce, she kept the family name. We have learned she was found unresponsive in her Manhattan apartment at the bottom of the stairs. Paramedics responding to an emergency call. It was her ex-husband, the former president, who announced her death on social media. Ivana Trump was Czech-born and a model when she met and then married Donald Trump. They were a force on the New York City scene in the 1980s. Tonight, son Eric Trump releasing this photo of the family when the children were young. And then decades later, Ivana Trump with her adult children and their spouses. The very bruised relationship with her ex-husband eventually became a friendship again. In fact, Ivana Trump said there were talks of offering her an ambassadorship during the Trump administration. And what she said about that idea.
I didn't see any major connections with numbers on that, but Trump always in the news. The 45th president. We get 4 weeks and 5 days right here. Okay, from this doctor making the phone call, right? Saying she fell down the stairs. They said it in the article, to the being found guilty. 4 weeks, 5 days. Ritual equals 45. Again, in the news now, synced up with Colorado, Donald John Trump. All right, so I think we did a good job here. We'll see if there's any photos, other photos. Okay, here you go. There is. Right here. Let me open this image. Oh, of course it's going to open like that. There we go, a little bit better. Okay, Susan Sills. Again, they spell it S-U-S-A-N-N. Sills. Sills like kills, and you get it equals 33 days after the anniversary of the husband making the phone call. You know, he's found guilty. Man, look at his face. Character, actor. This guy is just buzzing out. Look at him. All right, so I think we covered everything right here. California doctor found guilty of killing wife who he said had fallen down the stairs. Prosecutor said that E. Scott Sills, a fertility doctor, strangled his wife and tried to stage it as an accident. And you see how the truth comes out when the stories sync up. This is how they get the truth out to you, as long as it gets out, right? And you sync it up with other stories, make connections. That's what I do here. Staged as an accident at the base of the stairs of their home. Daily Decodes 81. I appreciate everybody. Okay, December 20th, 2023. You know, get out in nature, be nice to people as much as you can. Until next time.